these silly things in my ears. Can we hear a little bit of them? Just a bit in these breaks, Simon. Right, now, again.
Something about the fact that when we postponed those shows last Christmas, they were so beautifully positioned for us because Can't Explain, which was one of our, well, it was the first hit for us as The Who, came out end of November, December of 1964. So last December was the beginning of our 50th anniversary. So we're really sorry to lose those shows.
We're late.
But, you know, we got 20 or 30 returns. We were just completely gobsmacked. We thank you so much. No, seriously, really fucking so much. For sticking with us and you know, because each of you could have got your 3,000 quid back. Anyway, this song's for you.
You've written like easy stuff.
Because I'm an intellectual.
I know.
I fucking can't. This one is one that for years and years, this was on quite a late Who album, and Roger always wanted to play it live, and we tried different ways of playing it. We never ever managed it. With this particular group of musicians, we found a way of playing it, and it's really fun to play. For years, I never thought we'd ever play it. It's called Slip Kid. You know, we played it.
Got me drunk.
See, this is what comes of the greatest hits show, isn't it? It's his greatest hits. We've only got the 4. And then there's the 3 songs from CSI. And then there's all those effing rock operas. We done them. What are we doing now? Oh yeah. Yeah, right. This is my first attempt at, actually the very first attempt at an opera that I did was, I was in my studio in Wardour Street, and for a while I shared it with a guy called Ray Tolliday, who was Keith Moon's best friend. And we were very friendly with Lyle Barr, who was what's known back then when it was illegal and politically incorrect. We used to call him a puff. Now, of course, we wouldn't say that. But Kit Lambert, who was the Who's manager, was also sort of that persuasion. It was his birthday, and we decided to write an opera. And it was called Gratis Amatus, which for those of you who don't speak Latin means free love. And anyway, Kit Lambert heard it and he said, you know, it's very funny and ha ha ha, but this opera thing could work. So I wrote this. It's called A Quick One While He's Away. And the first chord is A. Re-intro in the middle of the song, it's a fucking waste of space.
When is it solo?
No, I don't. There was a solo, but then there's other bit where we go back to the beginning of it again and go.
Well, you kept writing these short songs.
And it all starts over again. It's like a break that we don't need, really. And I've all lost all the energy now. I've kind of lost my flow.
You're such a tart.
I don't think that's me.
Can you imagine a football team playing 2 fucking games in a row? That's what they expect of us. But we deliver! Unlike some football teams with 1 game.
Get on with it, Pete, you're fucking crap. That might be better, actually. Give it a try.
Sorry, Pete, you're fucking crap.
Yeah, I want him to say it. No, you've never said I was fucking crap, Rog. No, you would never say that. Never. Right, here we go. We're going back again, back to the beginning before you were born. And this one is, you know, I can't even say this. Anyway, enough of that, please. I'm talking. I'm introducing a song. You know, you're like a fucking rabble down there.
Hey!
Fuck off! Just fuck off, will you? Just for a second. I know you're there, you know you love us. Have a lovely time. But when I'm just trying to say something to all the people at the back,
Fuck on.
seen this load of old crap before. This is a song called The Kids Are Alright. I know it's a long show. Got to keep my nose wiped.
Give me a moment then. You can expect them. Lots of them.
And now, I normally do a very long, sort of salacious introduction into this, but I think you'll probably all know it by now, most of you. This is a song, one of the last ones that we played on Top of the Pops, probably, yeah. No, the last one we played on Top of the Pops at the height of our career was 5:15 from Quadrophenia.
Pinnacle of our decline.
And I smashed up my guitar on TV. And guess who told me off? Jimmy fucking Savile.
You naughty boy.
What must you do, Jimmy? Anyway, this one is about soft pornography, I suppose, really. Cool pictures and ankles. Come on, you fucking old cunts!
Not quite anymore. Except.
Our bass player, our ex-bass player, our old deceased bass player, Johnny Wilson. He used to have an expression. If I kind of went a little bit too far with a joke, it wasn't words. It was just he used to go like this. He'd make this noise. He used to go like this. Everybody, we postponed a couple of shows last year and we were so thrilled, pleased, gratified, delighted, but mainly gratified. Thanks to those of you who came back. Thank you so much. is most of you, so thank you so much. You know, we had very, very few returns, and it was a, you know, a great moment for us last year because Can't Explain, which was our first record, came out in '64 in December, so it would have been nice to be in London and do that, but we're here now, and thank you so much for coming out again.
Thank you for me. I tell you, you've got no idea what psychological shit goes on when we have to cancel shows. We do understand what you have to give up to come and see us, and we don't cancel easily. I tell you, but I've only just got right.
So Roger, who had all the psychological shit,
Not my bloody fault.
he'll pay for all your babysitters that you had, but you had to pay twice. Babysitters. Oh, they're too old for babies. Well, you know, he says, my commentator down here, he's in a gang of big bruisers as well, so I can't really take him on properly. Otherwise I'd come down and join you. He just said that song was a bit early in the set. You're not emotionally broken.
We'll let you do the set list tomorrow night. Ain't as easy as you think. Could end up with a pig's ear.
Oh, there's gob all over my iPad.
Sorry, Pete. I do tend to spit the long way.
You know what that's like. Anyway, you people up the back are very quiet, really, by comparison to people. That's a trick I learned from McFly. You guys at the back, we love you! Right, this is for you guys at the back. It's called Join Together. That's where I spit. What are we doing here? Oh yeah. You love it, you said you love it, and I was just going to get into a dialogue about whether I love it, and then he said, you're making money, Pete.
I'll go to bed.
No, we came to see you. I'm ready, I'm ready. Stand on my fucking guitar. Yeah, a couple of years ago, it doesn't seem that long, but it actually is. A couple of years ago, we did a tour of called Athenia. And we're assuming that you all saw it. So we're only going to play a couple of songs from it to touch on it and to recognise what an extraordinary part of our career it is. And thank you for everybody that came out. support this thing. This song is one that sings. Every year is the same, and I feel it again. I'm a loser, no chance to win.
Really spiritual. Kind of, now where'd you go? After Love Rain on Me and all those other big kind of songs, Who Are You, all that stuff. But when we first started, you know, Keith's music was so different than anything else that was out there. And one of the things we were very proud of, and a lot of it influenced by Mr. Keith Moon, because he was a bloody Beach Boy fan. And he would have left The Who at the drop of a hat to join the Beach Boys. So we thought, well, we'll get our backing vocals every bit as good, and he might stay. And I think we've got our backing vocals every bit as good, if not sometimes better. So here's a song that most people don't realise that Pete wrote, because it was a big hit for another band, you know, this wonderful heavy rock group called the Mersers. But it's Paul Weller's favourite song. It's called So Sad About Us.
Little rock opera things that I did in my solo career. I did a couple of other very small, what I called mini operas. One was the very first one that I did for the Who's second album. Then I did another one a bit later called Rael, which was for the Who's third album, which was compressed really short. But this one was a sort of stocking filler thing. We had a big gap on a record, and our manager came to see me, and we filled it up with 5 songs that I compressed right down. If you're not aware of this piece, it's called A Quick One While He's Away. You may know it because it's on YouTube big time on what's known as the Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus, and it's a clip that we did for them, which is of the original Who band, just the 4 of us, Roger and me, and Keith Moon and John Evans, were kind of at our comedic peak, and it's worth watching. It's a great documentary. The Stones are great in it, and John Lennon's in it, Eric Clapton, Taj Mahal, and a few others. But we just did this, and we had a lot of fun doing it. And then we did it early in the day. The Stones didn't go on till 3 o'clock in the morning, and we got all rat-arsed. I mean, completely rat-arsed in my case. That's our fucking royal. Did you come from?
Thank you for coming. It would be boring without you. It would be like a rehearsal.
Be fucking broke as well.
All the way from Japan.
Yeah, this next song was one that kind of put a roadblock in the Who's career. I won't go on much about this, but this is a song that I wrote maybe about 18 months before it was released. And I kept it in my back pocket and thought, you know, when the Who had a bad year, which we did towards the end of '67, we'll put this out, it'll go straight to #1 and we'll be a world-ranging, fantastic supergroup. And it came out and it kind of went to #10. No, seriously, it was kind of a big disappointment because it's a great song. It's called I Can See for Miles. And I was lonely in my studio in Wardour Street, so I picked up my demo gear and took it over to her flat with one microphone, one guitar, and one machine. And on the wall she had these 3 postcards of an actress, Victorian actress called Lily Langtry. And I thought, anybody with children here, please cover your ears. In other words, my grandson, cover his ears. So that's what they used to wank over. It can't be worse than the in-betweeners, can it? Whatever I'm saying. And I just came up with this idea about some, you know, dad giving his son these pictures and him kind of going, oh wow, this Lily Langtry's really something.
Showing an ankle.
Look at her curls.
And her boobs. We did 3 versions of this, so every night's a surprise to me.
I think it starts off here.
Starting off
F sharp, you know, G?
where are you? G. G.
It's starting F sharp.
Yeah, starting off.
Yeah, I used to play it. The live at Leeds version goes like this. In the single version that we do now, which is much more sort of like the record, it goes like this. It sounds more the same, doesn't it?
Sure then.
I went up 1 key and I shouldn't have been up.
I didn't notice. You know, the plane was exquisite pink.
Well, I can lend you another carrot if you want it.
Oh, fuck at that. No, not the carrots.
See, sometimes if you can't get a high note, a judiciously placed carrot can help. Bill, Jim, Aaron, Mabel, Donna, Fred. This is too many of you to introduce, really. So those of you who did backing vocals, you can tell each other who you are. Over there on guitar and backing vocals and some lead vocals occasionally, my brother, Simon Townsend. Behind him on piano, in the USA, wonderful work on the beginning of Love Rain on guitar. This is John Corey. Next to him is our music director and sometimes banjo player. You didn't get a player tonight. Frank Symes! Father Frank, been with us since so sadly and so rapidly and unexpectedly and absurdly and stupidly passed away, if that's the way to describe it. On bass, thank you for saving our bacon men, for staying with us till today. Peter! lovely fellow. He's doing all the keyboard, the synthesizer stuff and organ stuff, and it's Lauren Gold! You know, these three guys at the back, you will hear some fabulous backing vocals, and they're not coming from me. They're coming from them. They do some wonderful work. On drums! Very difficult seat to fill in the room. This guy's been filling it for a long time now. A disciple, in a sense, in a manner of speaking, of the late Keith Moon. In other words, he spent many years acting out, taking drugs, getting drunk, getting arrested, dressing up as Adolf Hitler, but now he's okay. And I won't introduce them all, but you can look in the programme if you want to see some of their names. They're very crucial to our career, mainly on my private system here. My private monitor system is Bob Putin. Thank you, Bob. Bob's been with us apparently for 49 years, is it? Yeah, 49 years. So he's not quite celebrating his 50th anniversary. And when he finally hits 50, we're going to raise his money from £2.50 an hour to £3.50. Hello, Gary and Melissa Hurley. Hello. Their daughter sent me a note saying that I'm not nice to them. I'm being nice to you now. Hello, Gary and Melissa Hurley. Is that enough? Right, and for everybody else who will make that pass. Thank you very much indeed, London. Simon Townsend, Pino Palladino on bass, Sex Ducky on drums, Lauren Gold on keyboards. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. Thanks for sticking with us over all the years. Pete Townsend. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. Be happy, be healthy, and most of all, be lucky!